Hello everyone, very warm welcome to all of you on the platform of FT Plus. In this series, we are going to have discussion over places in news and the mapping part. And again, I am coming here. My name is Akhilesh, and I again repeat that please go through the video along with your atlas. It's not merely the you just listen and you keep everything as it is, but it's a kind of working with me. It's a kind of workbook presentation. So I'm just discussing over here. You must see your atlas and follow my instruction. And as this is the places in news, so what are the places which is in news? Let's have a look, and they are very important from your examination perspective. A recent trend is also saying that they used to ask, UPSC used to ask question from the map, and the questions are a bit typical. So let's have this first place, and that is what? North Macedonia. North Macedonia, it is facing hurdle in joining the European Union, leading to protest. So this is North Macedonia, and try to see this area is earlier it was the region that was erstwhile Yugoslavia, and this Yugoslavia was broken into Croatia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Montenegro, Kosovo, Albania, and this is what? Adriatic Sea. Here it is Italian Peninsula, Ionian Sea. If you remember in this karst topography, I have discussed this region. I talked about that this Yugoslavia, erstwhile Yugoslavia, is having a folding of dolomite and limestone, almost 2500 meter folding near this western coast of Yugoslavia, or you can say east of Adriatic Sea, and this region is characterized by karst region, and this karst region is known for its karst topography. So this kind of topography which we have read in karst topography, like clints and grikes, lapis, like Polj, Uvala, sinkhole, swallow hole, blind valley, underground valley, caves, stalactite, stalagmite. I think you remember those classes. वहाँ पे हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था कि ये एड्रियाटिक सी रीजन का जो ईस्टर्न पार्ट है उसी को कार्स्ट रीजन कहते हैं, और पहली बार यहीं कास्ट टोपोग्राफी पढ़ी गई. इसलिए दिस जेनरिक टर्म वाज टेकन एज wherever you are going to have this dolomite and limestone folding, you will find this kind of topographical feature. So this is also important for karst topography region. Do remember Adriatic Sea. Again, this region is also famous for a local wind which we have discussed in cold periodical wind section, and that is Bora. Bora is blowing in the Adriatic Sea region, and it is bringing lot of cold, means it is ice laden wind with a very high wind speed of 150 km/h, and that's why this region is in chilling winter at the time of winter, because the Bora is nothing but polar wind coming up to Adriatic Sea region, blowing up to Adriatic Sea region. And North Macedonia is over here. This is what? Greece, and this is part of North Macedonia, making border with Bulgaria, Greece, Albania, Kosovo and Serbia. So the countries around North Macedonia is important. Again, I am just enlarging it. Try to see Greece, Bulgaria, Serbia, Kosovo and Albania, which is making border with North Macedonia. Why it is in news? Facing challenge to be inducted in European Union. Next is Paracel Island. You are in South China Sea. I would like to give you some more insight, not only the Paracel Island. I will also give you some more island over here, and the island like you will find Spratly Island over here, Spratly Island. You will find Skarberg Sholas over here, Paracel Island, Spratly Island, and this is Natuna Island. These are the bone of contention in South China Sea. Paracel Island, that is in news, and simultaneously this is Paracel. Here it is a Spratly, Skarberg Shola, and this is a Spratly Island. And this is claimed by the surrounding country like China, one of the party. Another parties like Vietnam is claiming this Paracel Island. Skarberg Shola claimed by Philippines, claimed by China, while this Spratly Island claimed by China, claimed by Malaysia as well as Brunei is also claiming कि भाई ये हमारी टेरिटरी है. तो चाइना कहता है 9 डिग्री डैश लाइन से आगे मत बढ़ना, नहीं तो बहुत मार पड़ेगी. एंड दैट इज़ व्हाट, एंड दिस नातुना इज़ व्हाट, टेरिटरी, डिस्प्यूटेड टेरिटरी बिटवीन चाइना एंड इंडोनेशिया. दिस इज़ द बोन ऑफ कंटेंशन इन साउथ चाइना सी. सो क्लास में भी मैंने इसे डिस्कस किया है, मैप भी बनवाया है. स्कारबर्ग शोला दिखता नहीं जल्दी आपके एटलस पे, दैट इज़ ऑल्सो डिस्प्यूटेड टेरिटरी बिटवीन फिलीपींस एंड चाइना. सो डू रिमेंबर दीज 4 आइलैंड इन कंटेक्स्ट विद South China Sea, tension over here, South China Sea. So how come I, अच्छा चलो इसकी ज़रूरत नहीं है. South China Sea, we have discussed this. South China Sea. अच्छा थोड़ा सा और मैं बताना चाहूँगा. South China Sea में पहुँचने का जो रास्ता है वो ये मलक्का स्ट्रेट है बच्चे. This Malacca Strait, the longest strait, and this is the Malacca Strait that is leading to South China Sea, connecting Andaman Sea to South China Sea, or you can say Indian Ocean to Pacific Ocean. Malacca Strait is the longest strait. You will find Indonesia archipelago over here, and this is Malayan Peninsula. And one thing more important, and that is what this China is planning a canal over Thailand through Kara Peninsula. There is a Kara Canal also, which is also in news. Kara Canal. China is planning this Kara Canal in order to reach Indian Ocean without much depending upon Malacca Strait, because Malacca Strait चाइना के दुश्मनों का स्ट्रेट है और जहां भारत का भी अच्छा खासा वर्चस्व हो चुका है, क्योंकि भारत के बायलैटरल रिलेशन विथ इंडोनेशिया enabling India to have a refueling ability, means refueling what you can say facility at the Sabang port, and there is a Changi air base of this Singapore, where the India and Singapore have signed bilateral relation that Indian vessel can refuel and rearm here. That's why it is the choke point, and this choke point can anytime stop the vessel's movement through Malacca to China by India. That's why China want to have some alternative, and in form of that alternative, China is developing Kara Canal through this Kara Peninsula, which is the part of Thailand. So do remember this. Let's move further. Russia-Ukraine conflict and key locations. And in this key location, you will find Syeverodonetsk. Syeverodonetsk, and this is industrial city of Donbas region. Ukraine key battleground in the war. So this is Syeverodonetsk in Ukraine. So this is the place which is in news. So do take care of this place. Okay. Russia-Ukraine conflict. Another location is Zimini Island. Zimini Island. Zimini Island is a small Ukrainian island in the Black Sea, site of airstrike against Russia. Zimini Island is in Black Sea. Okay, so Black Sea. Again, there is Odessa port. Odessa port is Ukraine's largest Black Sea port, crucial for trade and naval operation. Then there is Transnistria, Russian-backed breakaway region in Moldova, dependent on Russian support. So these are the cities as well as places related with this Russia-Ukraine crisis in news. So do take care of these places. Key cities in news like Baltimore in USA. Historic city, played a key role in the American Revolution. Eastern coast of North America, or you can say USA. Baltimore you will find. And other cities like one thing is Nova Scotia. थोड़ी से यहाँ पे आपका attention चाहूँगा बच्चे. ये एरिया बड़ा इम्पॉर्टेंट है, यहाँ से सवाल बन सकते हैं, कुछ कुछ बातें आप ध्यान से रखेंगे। वो ये है कि बाल्टीमोर तो है, यहीं पे आपको कुछ और भी शहर भी होंगे, बोस्टन भी होगा जहाँ टी पार्टी करेंगे आप। थोड़ा यहाँ देखिएगा जरा, नोवा स्कोशिया आप देख पा रहे होंगे, दिस इज मेनलैंड एंड नोवा स्कोशिया। इन बिटवीन मेनलैंड एंड नोवा स्कोशिया देर इज अ वाटर बॉडी, अ नैरो वाटर बॉडी विच इज कॉल्ड एज बे ऑफ फंडी, एंड बे ऑफ फंडी इज फेमस फॉर हाईएस्ट टाइड इन द वर्ल्ड। टाइड यहाँ बहुत ऊंचे ऊंचे आते हैं, इसलिए हाईएस्ट टाइड इन द वर्ल्ड के लिए ये फेमस है, नोवा स्कोशिया or mainland of North America. Then again you will find this part is Newfoundland. Newfoundland is known for great fishing ground. It's Newfoundland great fishing ground. यहाँ पे है बच्चे, this is Newfoundland. Newfoundland ग्रेट फिशिंग ग्राउंड इसलिए बनता है क्योंकि इधर से आ रही होती है लेब्राडोर और यहाँ से जा रही होती है Gulf stream, and they are meeting, both are cold and warm current, and then there is a meeting of cold and warm current, and there is conducive condition, and that conducive condition results mixing of nutrient as well as conducive temperature. So there is lot of luxuriant growth of phytoplankton that lead to more and more fishes. So here you will find Grand Bank as well as George Bank as a fishing ground. So do remember, these are the world famous fishing ground over here, Newfoundland, and there is Saint Pierre Bank also. So Saint Pierre Bank is also another bank. Then try to see this part. You will find there is a river which is flowing over here. This is what called as St. Lawrence River. St. Lawrence River draining into Gulf of St. Lawrence. This is the river through which the European entered in North America, and they reached into North America, and this region is called as New England region of North America. So यूरोपियन जो अमेरिका की खोज करने वाले थे, उससे पहले अमेरिका खोया हुआ था, ये यूरोपियन ही तो सब कुछ खोजे हैं, भारत की भी खोज की इन्होंने, अमेरिका उससे पहले ये सब खोए हुए थे। कहना चाहिए कि हम खोए हुए थे हमें मिला, लेकिन उल्टा कहते हैं, इनकी ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट हैं ये, इसीलिए। सो दे हैव डिस्कवर्ड अमेरिका बिकॉज this is what the Gulf of St. Lawrence through which they have entered, and river St. Lawrence, and in this river St. Lawrence there is a place that is a river island which is very famous for your environment and ecology perspective, and that is what Montreal. Montreal is situated here, Montreal, and Montreal Protocol is something which you have heard about with relation with ozone depletion, isn't it? Ozone depletion से संबंधित ये प्रोटोकॉल है, आपने पढ़ा होगा। ओके, सो मॉन्ट्रियल यहाँ ध्यान रखिएगा। गल्फ स्ट्रीम, लेब्राडोर करंट अगेन इम्पॉर्टेंट है। चलिए आइए बात करते हैं, कुछ और बातें मिलेंगी। तो नेक्स्ट वन इज दिस Bosnia Herzegovina. So Bosnia is in news again. It is part of what? That Yugoslavia, erstwhile Yugoslavia, and it has broken, and it is in news because of political crisis over here, and election is there, and this is Western Balkan state. Balkanization is a term which is what? Means that the bigger state means disintegrated into smaller one. So Balkanization of Yugoslavia happened over there. So Bosnia is one of the state. Next one is Colombia. Colombia is equatorial country of South America. Capital city is Bogota, and elected first left-wing president, part of the world's मेगा डाइवर्स कंट्री। मेगा डाइवर्स कंट्री वो कंट्री हैं जहाँ पे बायोलॉजिकल हॉटस्पॉट, बायोडाइवर्सिटी रिच हो, ठीक है। इक्वेटोरियल रीजन है बच्चे, तो ऑब्वियसली देयर विल बी रिच इन बायोडाइवर्सिटी, रेन फॉरेस्ट होंगे। सो दिस इज़ व्हाट कोलंबिया, एंड इट इज़ इन न्यूज़ बिकॉज ऑफ इलेक्शन। फर्स्ट लेफ्ट विंग प्रेसिडेंट वॉज इलेक्टेड ओवर हियर। Next one is West Bank. Again, this area is what? Part of Jordan, and it was annexed by Israel in Arab-Israel Six-Day War in 1967. Since then, it is occupied by Israel. West Bank, try to see here, it is a Dead Sea, which is what? The lowest point in Asia, lowest point in Asia, and it is 630 meter down from sea level. Then you will find it is situated at the border of Jordan and Israel, and this part of Jordan, which is why it is called as West Bank, because Dead Sea का ये West Bank था, ठीक है. So that's why it is called as West Bank, and it is occupied by Israel since 1967. Israel ने गाजा स्ट्रिप, वेस्ट बैंक और गोलन हाइट्स तीन को ऑक्युपाई किया था. It is in news, occupied by Israel since 67, central to Palestinian statehood aspirations. Strategic port and maritime significance, Aegean Sea. Again, when you see the Aegean Sea, you will find that it is connected with this Mediterranean Sea, and if you move northward, you have to cross this Strait of Dardanelles in order to reach Sea of Marmara, and then from Sea of Marmara you have to cross this narrowest strait in the world, Bosphorus, and you reach to Black Sea, and that is what Istanbul, Isthmus of Istanbul, separating this Turkey. Basically it's a Turkey and Bulgaria border. Istanbul is part of Turkey and making border with Bulgaria. तो टर्की कंफ्यूज रहता है कि वो यूरोप में है कि एशिया में है. सो एशिया माइनर के नाम से इसे जानते हैं बच्चे. सिक मैन ऑफ यूरोप भी कहा जाता है. तो पार्ट यूरोप का है, लेकिन यूरोपियन कहते हैं ये सिक मैन है. पता नहीं वो क्यों ऐसा कहते हैं. इट्स ओके. सो डू रिमेंबर दिस. एंड एजियन सी, ब्लैक सी, सी ऑफ मारमारा, और कनेक्टिविटी ध्यान में रखिएगा, स्ट्रेट ध्यान में रखिएगा, आपसे पूछा जा सकता है. Again, there is a Port Haifa which is in Israel. Port Haifa, try to see, acquired by Adani Group for 1.2 billion, key trade hub. Port Haifa is a port which is which is on Mediterranean coast. Let me explain some more thing for you for Port Haifa, as well as the geopolitical attributes which is taking shape over here. If you see this Gaza Strip, there is a place गाजा स्ट्रिप ओवर हियर. ये है आपका गाजा स्ट्रिप. ये नीले से ही चल रहा है, कुछ और कलर है क्या? हाँ बिल्कुल है. तो इससे हम लोग रेड से दिखा देते हैं बच्चे. दिस इज गाजा स्ट्रिप, एंड यू नो दिस पार्ट इज व्हाट, वेस्ट बैंक. एंड ट्राई टू कम अप हियर. दिस इज आइलात बीच. आइलात बीच is actually a fringing reef, very important fringing reef in Israel, which is in Gulf of Aqaba. Actually, Israel is planning a canal over here, a canal which has a name, Ben Gurion Canal. So connecting this part through what you can say, through Israel, Gaza Strip, and up to from Mediterranean through Gaza Strip to Eilat Beach, Gulf of Aqaba. This is what Gulf of Aqaba. अब गल्फ ऑफ अकाबा तक ये कैनाल अगर आ जाएगी तो बगल में है बच्चे स्विस कैनाल. सिनाई पेनिनसुला आप देख पा रहे हो. दिस इज व्हाट सिनाई पेनिनसुला. ओके, शामल सिना और सिनाई पेनिनसुला. So this Suez Canal, which has a monopoly in connectivity of Mediterranean to Indian Ocean, is going to be challenged by this Ben Gurion Canal. This canal name is Ben Gurion Canal. This Ben Gurion Canal is going to connect Mediterranean to Gulf of Aqaba. Basically Gulf of Aqaba is extension of Red Sea. कुछ ऐसा है बच्चे. ये रहा सिनाई पेनिनसुला, एंड दिस इज व्हाट रेड सी. दिस इज रेड सी. ये है अफ्रीका, और ये अरेबियन पेनिनसुला है बच्चे, और यहाँ पे है आपका इजराइल. दिस इज गल्फ ऑफ अकाबा. ओके, आप अपने एटलस में देखें, यू विल फाइंड दिस गल्फ ऑफ अकाबा. Gulf of Aqaba, it's not working. So Gulf of Aqaba, and Ben Gurion Canal is going to connect this Gulf of Aqaba from Mediterranean, and it will be just like the Suez Canal, and It will challenge the monopoly of Suez Canal. Okay, I will be here with the next, what you can say, part of this leftover places in news. Thank you very much.